most of it starts at home with myself, and
in the
it's
boat?
more, yes, in the boat, and in the little boat studio. And it sort of reflects back to the times that Bill and myself wrote, where Bill would be a soulful, clean-sounding voice, and my writing was a lot softer. The music was a lot softer, not as hard-edged. Of course, in the Headpins with Darby, it was, she was a lot more of a rock and roll singer. So you write, for your singer. And it's kind of funny because I've been with the Headpins for 5 years, and we've been together for 5 years, and the Too Loud MacLeod name is really blown up since then, because the Headpins and the Too Loud MacLeod name finally fit. And a lot of people think now in 1986, oh geez, how can you be writing music like that? They go, this is not the only thing I've ever done in my life. There was a lot before the Headpins. There was a lot of years with Chilliwack. There was a lot of hit songs with Chilliwack, and there was a lot of that softer edge of MacLeod that was in there. Quite a different style from the Headpins routine. It's more of an R&B kind of rock, where the Headpins was more of a hard-edged rock. And we still have the edge, sort of like the Headpins, but where David sings more soulful. For instance, the songwriting is a little different. And I prefer it a lot more, and it's really nice to be in a new situation, because the creative juices are flowing, and we're starting at the bottom. Again, nobody's telling us what to do. Problem is, when a band gets to the halfway point, as we're talking about earlier, we haven't made it yet, but we're not just a bar band, and sort of the Headpins were hovering in the middle somewhere. It becomes a corporate rock band, or at least we did, and everybody's telling you what your next move is, and I sure don't want to see that happen to this band. I hope we remain a group all the way along, and hope for the best.
Where do you figure the Headpins went wrong?
I don't think the Pins went wrong anywhere. I think the Pins did great for what we were. I think the way radio went soft on us about 1.5 years ago or 2 years ago, that had a lot to do with, the Pins, we could have carried on the next album and softened up completely, but that wouldn't be the Headpins. So we all want to do different things, go different directions. I think that's the best thing for us to do. I don't ever think we went wrong. I think we made some a really fine mark in Canadian rock and roll music. And we made some great albums.